Look how early I got to this video. Holy shit. What up, boys? This came out 11 minutes ago.
September 10th, 2025,
That's
cops
so
were
loud.
called to
Holy
Fort
shit.
Lauderdale International
Fort Lauderdale is in Florida.
Florida. It's always Florida.
Airport in reference to a Spirit Airlines disturbance. After a passenger refused to pay for a carry-on bag, she proceeded to curse out the airline staff.
Oh,
She also
no.
threw her bag and left
Oh,
it on
no.
the jet bridge and forced her way onto the plane,
Damn.
according to the Spirit Airline witnesses.
Damn.
These are the events that unfolded.
What's up? What do we got?
I need these guests to come
Oh,
up
boy.
the aircraft.
Oh, boy.
Because when she come in, we told her to pay for the carry-on bag. She got
Yeah.
2 items and everything.
So she didn't want to pay for the carry-on?
She didn't want to pay.
Seriously?
She doesn't want to pay. That
That's
wasn't
it?
even the issue. So
How can you go to the airport knowing you have carry-on? Or wait, so not a check bag. She had a carry-on. But she had how many bags did they say?
told her to pay for the carry-on bag. Because when she come in, we told her to pay for the carry-on bag.
What's up? What do we got?
I need these guests to come up the aircraft. Because when she come in, we told her to pay for the carry-on bag. She got
Yeah.
2 items and everything.
So she
Two
didn't
items.
want to pay for the carry-on?
Okay, so she had more than the airline was willing to allow as a carry-on or something. But why did they even let her on the airplane then? Can you imagine how inconvenient this is to people? Because like I of course I haven't seen this yet, but like half the time, especially if they want to fight, they're gonna make everybody get off the plane, and then the plane's delayed, and so everyone suffers in this situation. It's never good. Oh shit! All right. Oh God.
She didn't want to pay.
She doesn't want to pay. That wasn't even the issue. So, she get
Okay, so it wasn't. So it says she got a felony for $90, but it wasn't the bags. That wasn't the issue. The issue was
irate, and then she was yelling and screaming and everything.
That's her bag. So she just threw that shit on the ground.
oh
And then technically she went by
That's her
force.
bag right there.
Yeah. So we told her to go back.
How'd she get on the plane?
what?
She went by force. Even
She
we
just
told her
Oh, she forced her way onto the plane. Okay, that's oh man. This isn't even like a oh boy. Like I think airports are mainly managed by the local police, but well, of course, other than TSA, right? There's a sort of a mm, two different sides to that, but it very much depends. So I think like the public side would be the local police, and then the TSA would be like the secured side. So this would even at this point it would probably already become a federal issue, but it looks like they called in the local cops to take care of this. Um, oh God, these people, yeah, forcing your way onto an airplane. I mean, when you're not, they've told you you're not technically allowed on the airplane. Is that considered hijacking? I mean, I I don't I don't know. I bet they could probably figure like they could probably finagle their way into a hijacking charge with this because that's she's technically at this point forced her way onto a plane, and the plane refuses to take off because of her. So technically, that could be hijacking. I don't know.
Walk by.
Yeah.
Now she won't.
Oh God.
Now she won't get off, or you didn't ask her yet to get off.
Yeah, she needed to get off.
When people do this, I always wonder, like, what is your best case scenario?
Right? What's your plan? Because this cannot go well for you. This is that main character syndrome that everybody talks about now. This isn't even like a social media thing. This is just people thinking that they are the number one person in every scenario. And if they don't get their way, then everyone else is going to have to suffer for it. And yeah, what are you going to do? There, I mean, clearly, this is an airplane. This is a secured environment. Like, obviously, airplanes have been, especially since 9/11, airplanes have been a very sensitive topic. And it's a secured area. Like, they don't want people that are going to be assholes on their planes. I mean, it's just, and the airline has every right to refuse you. And like, oh my God, what the fuck? What are we doing here?
Do you think that they're just going to be like, "Oh, you got us"?
Right, like, they're just like, well, yep, you got us. You. It's like the old trick where you dive into a church after you commit a murder or something and call sanctuary and like Yeah. Like, well, no, that's all right. Checkmate. Yeah.
Call the police. Like, what do they think is going to happen?
Want her to come off.
No, but did you ask her already to come off? She said
She
no?
said no. She said she's not coming.
Okay, whose is this?
That's us. The BSO come on. Yeah, the BSO.
21A?
Uh-oh.
What color
Her name is Jackie.
What color shirt she wearing?
Like a blue sweater or something. Good morning.
We just saw the story last night. I haven't. Well, the videos. I don't think it's up yet, but just saw the story last night about. I didn't really look at it, but there was a story about someone who had tricked their way onto a plane by faking a boarding pass. But this is someone who just was already legally allowed to be there until they fucked up, and then yeah, now. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh no.
Oh.
What?
They act on impulse? Yeah. Can't have people like that.
Yeah, these are the people that shouldn't own guns and that kind of thing. The people who can't control their emotions at all. They freak out about anything, and then they jump into it, and they think that they're the oh god, this is what's the watermark there, Detective Liddy. Is that whose body cam we're watching, or is that whose video he's watching? I'm assuming whose video, but the body cam is I don't know. Let's find out. Might as well, right? Detective Liddy. Welcome, Detective Liddy, your premier source for authentic and gripping body cam footage. Our channel brings you real life encounters from law enforcement officers brings you real life encounters from our law enforcement officers providing an unfiltered look into the high stakes situations they face daily. Okay, so I'm wondering if cops like send in body cam to this channel, or if this channel goes and record, because it's not easy or even cheap to go and record, or like go and find stuff like this and actually pull the body cams from it, because there's a whole fee and all that involved, and between the FOIA request and all that, and then you have to pay a fee for, they have to send you the media, or preferably just send you a link you can download it, but it's not necessarily easy to do this kind of stuff. So I appreciate this, and that's interesting. Okay, huh? Interesting. She refused to miss her Spirit flight, so she breached the jet bridge. Oh boy, this is the one. This is from 11 days ago. 116,000 views. Very nice. I would hope that Asmund would mention the video. Oh yeah, he did mention the video here in the wait. Women forces herself onto plane after refusal. Wait, is that not the right video? Is there another video? Wait, hold on. Oh no, so okay, so it looks like whatever happened here is someone else pulled this video, and because it's definitely his watermark. So I'm assuming. Wait, is it? Well, I guess we'll find out. Hold on. Let's see here. It's probably. I'm guessing it's this one, but I don't. Is it not? Was it 9/10? Oh, 9/10/2025. Oh, that's a huge coincidence. I can't see right off the bat, but there's a lot of airport stuff on here, which is interesting. Okay. Oh shit! Nope, 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 nope. Go back. Okay. So it says. Hold on. Let me just find the video here.
On September 10th,
Oh,
2025.
okay. Stop. Yeah. See, it looks like whoever this person is pulled it from Detective Liddy. I'm assuming, because that's a watermark. Doesn't cite the video in this description. Yeah, very low subscriber count. Why? What are you doing here? It looks like it's Spirit though. It says "Rip Spirit, you entertained us with your." Okay, so I'm just trying to get an idea of where I can. I'm gonna link this below if I can find the actual video. Spirit Air. No. Drunk passenger banned from Spirit. I don't think that's it because it's a different date. Why is my internet so slow? What's happening?
On Tuesday,
No, but that's a little bit before that. What if we can actually find a lot of Spirit Airlines stuff? Spirit. Okay. It was 2 weeks ago, and then I don't. Okay. I'll have to see if I can find this because I'm pretty sure here. Shit. Let's go to this. Let's go to this one here. Just see if that watermark is actually
on
in the video.
September 10th, 2025, cops were called to
I actually don't see the watermark, which is interesting because the watermark is clearly here. Who added the watermark then? Huh?
Chaos broke out at Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, at only in Florida. But then, where'd the other watermark? Wait, what? If he's watching this video, no, he's not though, because no, yeah, that's the video he's watching, right? How did the other? Am I losing my goddamn mind here? Like what? Oh, here it is. She refused to miss her spirit flight, so she breached the jet bridge. Yeah, this is it right here. Okay, this seems to be the original video.
Fort Lauderdale International Airport.
Yep, there it is. Okay, yeah, there it is. So that other person somehow. Oh, so he is watching the original video. Okay, I was gonna say, but then his link goes to a video that basically, I'm assuming, rips that video, or possibly. I'm not. I don't know. I'm so confused. Maybe he had two videos in the same incident opening. Okay, same date though, 9/10. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm glad we figured that out. All right. Sorry, I get a little too autistic about this shit. It's just like I need to find this. Give it to me. All right. Sorry.
Absolutely thriving. Thriving.
Of course, my ear
Oh
itches.
my god.
Worst possible time.
Have you guys ever like been on an airplane and then nobody's in your row?
That's a great point.
Like, isn't that the best feeling ever?
That's so good. Yeah.
Oh my god. Totally thriving.
Are you Jackie? I'm gonna need you to step off the airplane and come speak with me outside. Whoever you're traveling with is
Oh, okay.
free to stay.
Just trying to figure out who
or
he was
come,
talking to.
Whichever way.
Did he say he's gonna join her? What? Hold on. Good.
Free to stay or come whichever way.
I'm gonna join her. Why is he traveling with her, or is this because I mean I assume they would have mentioned him as well if he was involved, but what? What?
Thank you.
Let's step up here out of the doorway there. What happened today? Tell me what's going on.
These people are so.
Come up here. I just want to get with him.
That lady is so rude. I bought my gift in the shop. When I bought my ticket, like
Whoa, what?
on the
Hold
way
on.
in, the lady said we have.
Hold on.
When I bought my.
Is that him? Oh, is that him in the phone? Wait, what? No. It very well could be. It's hard. I mean, I can't tell with the glasses and the hair up and all that, but and obviously the shirt on. But what the hell's going on here? Oh no!
Booked my ticket like on the way in. The lady said we have a personal item. We don't need to check the bag.
Oh
I
man.
bought a gift for my son. I'm going to New York. It's a little toy box. And they asked me, and I told them I bought this gift in the airport. And my husband was begging her for me to bring the gift for me.
Oh, did she call him did she call him her husband? Holy shit, I can't talk. Hold on, let me see. Put captions on here.
And they started following. And my husband was begging her for.
Okay, so that is apparently her husband. Okay. Shit. Okay. So that probably was him on the phone then. Damn, he's fucking ripped. Good for you, bro. What? Like, I'm shocked that they didn't mention him unless he already boarded and well, God, this is maybe he's just trying to get away from her. I don't know. It's- oh boy.
The gift with me, and they
Now my
started
other
following
ear
me,
itches. What
harassing
the
me for
hell?
a gift. I'm like, ma'am, I just bought this gift.
Because they wanted,
Oh,
they
I
said, well, because
apologize.
now it's 2 items instead of 1.
But it was a gift box.
3 barber 30. I'm
So
25 without parties and everything is
I left the box for them.
One unit.
She actually left
I left the box for them. Because I'm not
Dude, you know you're with a crash out. You know, like, what do you
So she bought this gift and then threw it on the ground because she's like they could told her she couldn't bring it on. I mean, why? Like if you get it, if you see it's in a gift box, but why not just ask them to put it into a bag for you, and then put your other bag in there? Because generally airlines will let you have a carry-on that you could put in the overhead, and then another item along with you. They usually don't count stuff like bags of like souvenirs or umbrellas or stuff like that. They usually don't count that as towards like your carry on. They just it's just because it of course helps support the airports and all that, and that's just kind of benefits them to have you go there and buy stuff. But like, wow, this is oh god.
doing? I feel so bad for these guys that are like obviously probably very mild mannered.
This guy has seemed very cool so far. So I know where he's going with this. Like you feel bad for the husband because the husband's like, yeah, I can't. This is just how she gets. Like she like they didn't even bother mentioning him. That's how like unfazed he was by her actions, and she clearly was the problem, right? And they what the fuck?
Reasonable guys, and they just have to sit there and like listen to these people just totally melt down.
I paid $90 for a $30 gift. They can have it. And I left and she still called you to come follow me.
Okay, so you have that. You had that box.
My kid's toy.
And when she gave you a hard time because it was 2 items, you said, screw it, I'm
Literally
just going to leave
harassed
it.
me. Stop me
She
from
harassed
going to
you.
the Go follow me.
Also, just I don't mean to point anything out because I don't want to pay. But I'm holding a toy in my hand, sir. She was singled out for I don't know what reason. So
Okay, I understand.
Holding a toy, but she said she had a carry on. She had obviously she had a carry on. I mean that's pretty common. But then she said she had 2 items. You looks like you have a backpack, some kind of carry on item, and then like s- another thing in your hand. But I'm assuming it's more than just that, right? Because the lady who made the complaint was black. Like the woman the initial person that the officer interacted with was a black woman. Why would she have singled out a black woman versus you? I mean, that's come on, man. What are we doing here?
So here's the thing. She's saying that then she told you not to.
Maybe she didn't see the thing in his hand, or like maybe maybe there's got to be something more to that than just her being singled out. You know what he's implying there, that she's a black woman and clearly got singled out because of that. But Did, am I am I wrong? The initial RP was black. I'm pretty sure, but like what?
Get on board and you just kind of push.
I don't know what he means by that. A toy in his hand.
You actually have.
He's trying to imply that he should have gotten pulled aside as well, and she's the only one who actually did. And then I'm wondering why he didn't get pointed out as being with her because he clearly tried to separate himself somehow. He was also on the plane, so oh boy, this is. I wish we had security camera footage of these two getting on board. That would be damn dude. These flies in my house. I got like 2. I think one actually got trapped in the back door over here between like the slider and the screen, but there's one still in here, and it's gonna piss me off. Oh,
What?
You actually haven't even scanned your ticket
I
and
didn't
checked in.
scan my ticket. That's how they know. I left the box and came to catch my flight because I don't want to miss it. I left the box because that's what she wants. If I give her what she wanted,
She threw it on the ground.
I don't want to pay
How do you-
$90 for a $30 gift.
How do you think that? How do you, in any capacity, think that throwing something on the ground in the air tunnel is the acceptable thing to do? How can you ever even imagine this is acceptable? It's unbelievable.
yeah. I don't think that's why they want her off the plane though. It sounds like she may have physically forced her way past the gate personnel, which that even just something like that is going to get you kicked off the plane. I mean, they don't want an unruly person on their plane ever because it's just too risky. You never know what somebody's going to do, what they're capable of. So,
If she wants the
like if it was just about that item and she left it at the gate and well in the I guess in the jetway or whatever it's called, they the air tunnel as he called it. I don't think that's what it's called, but like if it was just about that, I don't think they would have called the cops. But it's definitely about something else. Yeah, go to the bathroom. You don't have to ask. Kill the fly if you can. Why are you whining? You- Okay. Jesus. I am home babysitting today, as you can hear, or as they call it, parenting. Get out of here, boy. Why are you whining? I said go to the bathroom. What? You don't have to ask permission to go to the bathroom. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Uh,
box, if it's that serious, they have the box, and I just went on by my business. She still followed through, even though I'm not violent, I'm not causing problems, I'm not saying nothing. She still called the police.
Good.
So
Just go and wait here with my partner, and I'll be right back.
Good. He admitted they said they targeted her because of her
this
race.
was Spirit, by the way, which is
Right.
now obviously
You know,
defunct.
we go, is she rebooking? Is she refunded? Is she...
We have to ask Darlene. Hold on.
They're not going to go what? Right, no, I knew that. The question was, are they getting refunded or rebooked?
They're gonna get rebooked, but if they don't want, they're not want to travel.
Do they have check bags underneath this plane?
I have to double check. I gave operations there for 9 hours. I have to double check.
I mean, even if they do, they're just gonna have to wait on them. I mean, the airline can always get those back to them pretty quickly, but they, yeah, they shouldn't hold up everybody else just for these people. Like that's just ridiculous.
It's actually adult.
The flies on you. My phone ringing? Oh, that's weird. I heard like a vibrating. What the hell? Go kill the fly. Make yourself useful. Come on.
Adult daycare, bro. Like
God.
it's insane. The cop has to fucking min max this stuff.
Do they have check bags underneath?
no, they have no check back.
No check bags.
No, yes. She refused. She chose to actually.
So, yeah, like Spirit Daycare. Yeah, isn't it just insane?
We asked her to come off. She said no, she's not gonna come.
People missing a bigger point. Hundreds of people's lives are fucked up because of this. Yeah, exactly.
So here's what's going to happen. You're going to take your stuff and your stuff. You're going to grab the box that's over there. They're going to rebook you on another flight with a different crew, and then you'll fly home.
That's very nice of them. They don't even have to accept their patronage at this point. The Spirit could entirely get rid of them. But yeah, that flight crew clearly doesn't want them on their plane, which they have every right to refuse them. But Spirit is giving them the opportunity to rebook, which is nice of them because Spirit was much cheaper than a lot of the other options. But oh my god, and let's see where this goes because it says she got a felony. So uh, I don't know how you could turn this into a felony at this point. I feel like this is more misdemeanor at best. Like it's yeah. I mean, unless she like really actually physically push someone away from her, that even then, but still be a misdemeanor. But like, how's she gonna turn this into a felony? This is oh no,
I'm not going to let you on this
oh
plane.
no.
Why I have to be
Ma'am,
here?
I can't. I don't make that decision. It's not up to me.
Yep.
Spirit
Completely up
Airlines
to the
doesn't
flight crew.
like the way that you acted.
My
with what happened.
attitude?
No, the way you acted.
Yep, your attitude.
Yep. It's a combination of things. I mean, but clearly her attitude is what brought all this on. I mean, she clearly just couldn't accept the fact that she had something that she didn't want to do, and then she handled it in the wrong way, and now she's getting kicked off. Yeah, this is the RP right here. Or maybe not the RP, but like this is the person they first contacted. I can't see how she. Okay, can black people be racist against black people? Yeah, of course, I'm sure, or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, why is this dude assuming that it's like he very clearly made it like, oh, they singled her out for some reason. Like, why? Why? Like, what for? To what end, dude? Oops.
That's right.
Happen, whatever, they don't like it. So here's the thing. That's for you to take up with them. Between you and Spirit
So they're
Airlines.
sensitive because
So
I'm
they're saying you're
upset that
gonna,
I wouldn't take my box?
ma'am, please don't argue with me. I'm trying to make this really, really simple. You're
Adult daycare.
Always. I mean, that's what cops do. It's a combination between like HR and security and uh, customer service, and it really is. And then of course daycare. Yeah, it's just it's a really bad combination of a job. Holy shit.
It's actually crazy. How is
not
this
gonna
even
get on
real?
this plane. They're gonna rebook you. You'll be allowed to fly at a later time this afternoon or whatever, whenever the flight is that they put you on. That's it.
And I gotta deal with her to book me? Can I find somebody
I'm
else?
gonna stand here with you the whole
Please,
time.
because
Okay.
it's
You can go to guest services.
Or you could go to guest services either way, which is at Terminal 4 in the customer service at the ticket desk. Sir, sir.
Really? He did the slow clap just because they're just gonna refuse her service. I mean, oh, excuse me. Oh God. Um, really? Oh my God. What a. I liked him in the beginning, but now he seems kind of douchey. Like, come on, man. Like I mean, I really wish we could see the security cam of her actually trying to get onto a plane, because that would really make this. Like, I don't know what happened. We're just going off of word of mouth at this point, but
The sarcasm isn't needed.
No.
Sorry,
the sarcasm isn't needed. He immediately picked up on that.
It's needed. It does.
Damn.
you gotta
Oh,
go to Terminal
shit.
4 to the Spirit check-in ticket counter. Ma'am?
Guy's so weird. He thought it was Reddit.
Yeah.
It's your gift. It's take it with you.
I'm gonna fly with security, not gonna allow it. I'm leaving it with them.
Okay.
10 minutes later, officers were
What
called
the
again
hell?
because
Oh no. She. Oh God. She did something else. She can't help be. They call him a cow, the center of the world. Oh, I say they call him. I don't think anyone's ever called him that. I call him that though. The main character. That's what that's what they think they are. It's uh oh, no.
Some
Yeah.
people are just not equipped for modern life.
That seriously, like they just can't operate in the world without causing some kind of bullshit. How hard is it to just comply with what you're told? Like, I mean, I get some things, obviously, the government and stuff, and big corporations and stuff. You want to fight back and all that, but like some things, you have to choose your battles. Like this is, oh my God, oh,
They're just not
God.
ready for it. They can't handle it.
Oh God.
Spirit Airlines refused to rebook.
By the way, it's 7 o'clock in the morning here. Can you imagine having to deal with on the officer's body cam and this day? 7:20 in the morning. Can you imagine having to deal with this bullshit at 7:20 in the morning? I wonder if the guy just got on shift or if he's Jesus. And the people in the airport. Oh my God, that's so frustrating.
Them since they didn't like the fact that she breached the jet bridge.
Yeah, good.
She said I
It's a PvP airline already.
Oh, the airline has denied her now. So now it's not just the flight crew. Now it's the airline. They're saying, yeah, we don't like what you did there. She breached the jet bridge. I wonder how they didn't say anything about him originally. Uh so I'm wondering if he just like walked on and then she got kind of like pushed to the side and then shoved her way through and oh god, what mm.
They don't need any more of that.
Fly, so I can't even book another flight. She literally trying to sabotage me.
No, you can book another flight on a different airline, I'm sure, because they don't. It's not like the casinos where you get banned from one and all of them hear about it and ban you. But it's I'm sure you should book on another airline. But apparently, Spirit has decided you're not even worth their time, which is really sad.
Okay.
Sabotage me because of
Okay.
Okay, you have your ID?
That's crazy. Wow.
I didn't do nothing to that lady. I didn't do nothing to her. Thank you. Alright. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
No, you stay here. Okay. Do me a favor. Take your jacket off.
She's being very compliant so far, which I'm interested to see how this turns into a felony because so far and like, obviously breaching the jetway and getting onto the plane without permission. That could be a federal issue. That could be a federal felony. I'm not sure. And like I said, that could kind of dip into the realm of like hijacking. But I I, I don't think anyone's going to go that far with this. She's been so far, as long as the police have been here, pretty compliant. She's been obviously a little argumentative, but pretty compliant overall. But like, oh, where does this go? Where does this go?
Uh
Take your
oh.
purse off.
Somebody said frohawk. Fucking frohawk.
Turn and face the wall.
That's wild.
Am I being arrested? Yes. Turn and
Oh, oh, here we go. She's being arrested officially.
turn and face the wall.
Are you being arrested? She just goes, yes.
Wow.
Place your hands behind your back. Thank you.
Does she have pink handcuffs? Oh, don't do the pink handcuffs, ladies. If you're gonna be cops, like I'm not a cop, so I can't comment on it. But I will anyway. Don't. People have mentioned it. Pink cuffs. Don't do that. It's like you wouldn't have a pink gun. Don't have pink cuffs. It sends this message of like you're not being serious about the job. I just I hardly ever see this, but that is just because those definitely aren't standard issue cuffs. She obviously those are her own cuffs. Um, she's not gonna bring in her like her own gun and it be pink, right? Like that would be pushing some lines. But I don't know what this department does as far as officer behavior and gear and stuff. But like that's just kind of pushing it. I just oh god. Because you got to figure if you're dealing with, especially if you're dealing with a guy, this is obviously a female officer. If you're dealing with a guy, they might look at that and think, oh, she's a girly girl. I can take her, like and actually want to get into a fight over it. Because if you got to figure if you're arresting somebody, they're already probably pretty, already mad about something, and a guy might not be so easy on you. If you pull out pink cuffs and now you're putting them in pink cuffs and stuff. That you gotta you gotta. Ugh. Anyway,
Aw, how
sorry.
cute. I mean, honestly, she's got. I mean,
That's the exact reaction I'm talking about. That's right there. Oh, how cute. That's exactly if you was arresting that guy over there, and if he doesn't seem like at least a compliant person, they might see that and they say, "Oh, how cute! You put me in pink handcuffs today, bitch." Like,
she really got this shit on. Like she does. Like the fucking earrings. The like. Look at that, bro. Like a fresh new haircut with like that jacket
the
there
frohawk.
and everything. I mean, yeah, she's slaying.
That
She
is a pretty
is.
slight jacket.
And now,
Not gonna lie.
now you get the pink
That's
handcuffs.
like that screams African queen right there.
Reaching
Love
the
it.
gate.
Oh, she got the whole outfit too. I think she got the pants to match.
Ticket
Damn.
wasn't scanned before you entered into the jet bridge. It's a felony offense.
Oh, that is a felony. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they're calling that on her early. Dang. So I I'm curious as to why they just let her go the first time and then they got called back for some reason. did they call her back because she had this issue, and then somebody else made the call, and then I I don't know what. I'm so confused on that. If it was already a felony, they shouldn't have let her go. And it was a male officer before that was leading the charge, so I I'm really confused. And now they have a female officer here arresting her for the felony that she committed earlier when she was let go. Make it make sense.
Are you
Well,
serious?
I'm
are
very
you
serious.
serious?
Really scared. Ma'am, are you serious?
I'm being very serious.
She scanned my ticket before I left. That's how they were able to see my box.
I understand that, but they're saying that the ticket was not scanned, that you barged onto the jet bridge.
No,
That's a breach.
ma'am.
Okay?
No, man. Oh,
The
no.
rest of your
No,
stuff,
that's
you want
not
the
what
rest of your stuff
happened.
to go to him?
No, no. No, it's
I'm
something
asking
else.
you, your jewelry, do you want it to go to him?
Yes.
Okay,
But ma'am,
stand right
I'm
there.
going to jail for. Come on, man.
No, I'm being very serious. Like, it's not a joke.
People are so tired of this shit.
Yeah, it's it's tiring. People just doing whatever the fuck they want. Like there need to be consequences to your actions. I mean, otherwise, people are just gonna keep doing it. Now, obviously, she's just one person, but she'll recognize next time when she goes to an airport there are rules, and you have to follow them. Otherwise, you can get into serious trouble.
Everybody in the country is so tired of this shit. We are so tired of these crash outs that don't know how to act right, that can't
Seriously.
behave in a public environment. They can't handle any friction. They're violent and aggressive. We're so tired.
It's so bad, and she's older too. She should know better. Like you see this a lot with like younger kids. It doesn't matter their race or whatever. That really doesn't matter in these cases. They they're like they don't think that they're like, I guess because they haven't been in trouble before, they don't think that they are supposed to get in trouble, or maybe they were coddled their whole life or something. But they think that like when the cops show up and say, put your hands behind your back, that they can just, fight them and run off and not face any consequences. And they need to. They need to face some consequences. Like and these people that have these like crazy crash outs where they're like fighting with employees, and this lady, I mean, I don't know what the exact charges she's being hit with, but I want to say she could possibly be hit with a hijacking charge. Now, I don't know if that would actually stick. I don't know the regulations there. I think that would be a federal thing, but like that gets into some serious shit. That's definitely like a level one felony. I mean, it's a class A or whatever you want to call it. That's some serious shit.
We are like this is just it's exhausting to have to deal with these people all of the time. Just follow the fucking rules. Just do what people ask you to do. Don't throw shit on the ground. Everything is
Now, to be fair, she has been very compliant with the police. It seems like she's just gotten into arguments with the staff and all that. Her main issue is she barged onto the plane without permission. Even if her boarding pass got scanned, maybe the lady said, "Oh wait, hold on, you have to come back here," and that at that point you have to follow that. So that I think that's like her main issue so far. But she has been very compliant with the police. So I mean, I'll give her that because not everybody's this compliant.
so easy. Literally, like everything is set up for you to succeed. Everybody wants you to not go to jail. Nobody wants you to go to jail, but you had to do this. It's just insane, man. And the whole world, I think, is tired of this shit.
Oh, I gave it back to her. I have.
How long am I going?
It's in the last page that's in there.
I'm not a troublemaker. I'm not trying to.
I understand.
Then why are you
that,
making
but
trouble?
unfortunately,
Don't you love it when they say that? I'm not a troublemaker. I'm a good person. All right. Well, why are we here then? I mean, like, eh.
you made a bad decision today. That's all it is. It's just today.
What a fucking legend. I understand that, but you made a bad decision today.
Yeah, that's seriously. It's she might not be a bad person overall. I mean, I don't know anything about her, so but yeah, she fucked up today. She fucked up, and now she's paying the price for that. And you can't do that kind of shit. You have to behave yourself in public. I mean, come on.
Fucking flawless.
You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna be processed and you're gonna go to jail.
For how long?
I don't.
She's gonna be very nice and take all of her jewelry off for her and give it all to her husband. Like the cop doesn't have to do that. She could just take her to jail and they could take it off there and put it away or throw it away or whatever they do. But She's being very nice, and I guess because she's been very compliant so far. She hasn't like fought with anybody or anything. So and she doesn't have a ton of jewelry on, so it's not like it's gonna take that long. But that's now she's acting like the lost puppy dog. What did I do? That is a sick fucking shirt though. I like that. It's got like every pattern in the world on it.
I don't know until you can make mine. You taking me to jail? I yeah. Commit a crime. I will take your purse.
Well, if you didn't commit a crime, they wouldn't be taking you to jail. I mean, you usually. I mean, obviously there's can be police corruption and stuff, but as we saw in the reckless Ben case, but like, I mean, generally, if they've got a probable cause to take you to jail, you've committed a crime. I mean, I mean, let's just be real. Like, it's not they're not out there generally to put everybody in jail, right? But clearly they're here, and I'm surprised they didn't do it earlier. I'm honestly surprised they let her walk away. It seemed like the airline was gonna Spirit was gonna let her rebook, and then they said, no, we actually don't like what you did there, and that's kind of so. Like, I don't know if they were trying to corner her and then get her arrested, or I have no idea. But this is
That's right.
Your purse can go with you. The rest of that stuff you're gonna leave with him. My purse. You don't want your
and her Reddit moderator is
her Reddit bot over there. Like, it'd be hilarious if he did that while she's walking away in handcuffs.
going to be talking about how this was racism.
Yeah, I mean, he already has. He pretty much already has. He implied it, right? He didn't say it outright, but he definitely implied it. I mean, this is wild.
Bro, like he's gonna be saying
He's gonna be on Reddit just like. So today, my wife was arrested by racist cops for a racist crime and racist. Of course.
And like, yeah, they targeted her. Like they did this. Like I don't know what it was, but like they just really had it out for her.
I really like. I wish we had the. I really do wish we had the camera. I'm sure they have it. I'm sure there's cameras all over this airport, but it just isn't included here. This looks just like a body cam thing. So uh I wish we had the footage of her actually like forcing her way out of the jetway because I'd really like to see like how she acted in that moment. That would determine everything because they only pointed her out when the police showed up, and like I said, it was a black woman that pointed her out specifically. Didn't point him out, and I'd really be really interested in knowing how she acted versus how he was acting.
Or your phone? All my stuff. All of your stuff? Yes. You sure? All my stuff. Okay.
I think that if you act this way, there should be like a 3-strike rule.
Honestly, like, like I said, I really would like to see how she acted because she's been very compliant with the police, and that's in a lot of these, especially in these airport cases. For some reason, people love to fight with the cops. It's kind of wild. You usually don't see someone this compliant after they've already done something egregious like this. So I'd really like to see the security cam footage, but I don't think we'll get to see that. Maybe I could try and look it up or something, but
And like a 1-strike rule for being violent at the airport is you.
yeah, if you're violent at the airport, I mean, she could potentially get trespassed for, well, I don't know, for life, but she could get trespassed for at least for a year from probably from this encounter itself. So, uh,
Just go on the no-fly list.
ooh, that's I mean, yes, I don't necessarily agree with that because the no-fly list is such a nebulous thing. It's such a weird thing. Some people end up on the no-fly list and they have no idea why. For like no reason, they'll just end up on it because like they came up in like a documents request that the FBI made to some random thing or whatever, and they're just like, oh, everybody in here is going on the no-fly list because we think they're terrorists or something like that. So I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Again, I'd love to see the security cam footage to actually see like what happened, because yes, clearly she wasn't supposed to be on the plane. She was told this, and she went there anyway. I'd like to see what sort of interaction she had with the gate crew before she actually ran down the jetway. I mean that
Like the airport is one of the only places where there is still some semblance of civilization. People kind of have to act right at the airport.
They're very serious at the airport. That any place that involves customs or any sort of travel like that, especially planes or boats. I guess sometimes trains, but not always. But it depends on where you're going. But yeah, yeah, he's absolutely right. There's it's a little more. You behave yourself, or you're going to fucking jail. There's really no question.
If we lose, like there's only like 3 or 4 spaces that you can have that are around, like, I mean, there's like, I remember golf course, like the last time I was at a golf club was like 2000 and like 8 or 9, but like they were pretty well put together, right? And like a few other, like, I'm sure country clubs are pretty well put together, but like just general population areas, a church, I mean, it depends on the church, right?
I'd say the airport is probably the best example of this, where you have a large group of people in one place that is very like a very disparate crowd. There's not a lot of like the same people. Because a church, obviously, you have a lot of the same people. A country club or golf club, you're going to have a lot of similar people. I would say, not necessarily, but like just in general. But like in an airport, you have a very diverse crowd, and it's a very just general kind of general population area where I can't think of many other places where this is true. I mean, where you really have to behave, or you're gonna get in trouble. Like you could say like a subway or train station or something, but even there, I mean, d- they have homeless people walking around all over. Do you see how many? When's the last time you saw a homeless person inside of an airport? When's the last time you saw a homeless person inside of a train station? Yeah. So I mean, uh, just because we just watched the video last night. Well, it isn't even up yet, but watched the video last night where there were 5 people, I think, that got stabbed in a mass stabbing event by a homeless person at Penn Station in was that New York City. So, like, yeah, how often do you see a homeless person in an airport? Getting ready to stab people or shoot up fentanyl or something. You really don't. They just don't allow it, right? They have very strict security at airports, and I mean, kind of for a reason. We haven't really seen like a train attack, like a train being used as a weapon. We've seen plenty of times where a plane's being used as a weapon. Well, not plenty of times, but enough to for it to matter. So yeah, airports are they used to be shockingly low security, but nowadays they are. Yeah, you don't fuck around at an airport.
Wasn't she civil with the cops then? Yeah, that's why they're not tasing her.
Right. She like I said, she's been very compliant. They haven't had to take her to the ground or put a spit mask on her or shackle her legs or do anything, carry her out of the building. She's been very compliant with the cops. So that's why I'm saying I'd like to see that security cam footage because it's like which we probably won't you probably don't have access to because it's probably private information and a private company, whatever. But unless they release it publicly, I can't imagine where you get a hold of that. But this is, yeah. I mean, I'd really like to see what she actually did because I mean, either way, she apparently committed this felony. I mean, but I'd like to see like how much force she used against the gate crew because that kind of means everything. But she's been very compliant with the cops though, so I'll give her that.
Dragging her around.
Why are you guys so upset with me? What did I say?
Why are you so mad at me?
Yeah, my pressure is low. Yeah, so
You were
what
so fast
happened?
in China, you're so fast on no fly list? Exactly.
And you decided to arrest me. Why? No, it's not a decision. You made that decision when you breached. I did not breach. They scammed my ticket. They scammed my ticket.
They scammed you.
People took my ticket from my hands. The first lady in the front and that lady, she took my ticket before. They saying you didn't.
I guess they made you throw the box on the ground
How
too?
long am I gonna be in jail? I just told you until you're able to make bond.
Damn.
You're 42?
Yeah. And this is a felony.
42 years old. You are 42 years old. And you still fuck around.
You can't be doing that shit at 42.
That is embarrassing.
I have a feeling this won't go that far. I have a feeling if she doesn't have like a serious record or anything, I have a feeling like she's definitely gonna get bonded out. She will. She's definitely gonna be inconvenienced because she clearly made it clear she had to be on that flight. So, but I have a feeling she's gonna get bonded out. She's gonna be back out and probably gonna get knocked down to at the most a misdemeanor. I mean, I doubt this is gonna go very far, but it would very much depend. Her attitude so far on body cam is this is exactly how she should be behaving. I mean, She's, of course, yes, she's been a little argumentative, but I mean, she's upset. That whatever, that's fair. But she hasn't done anything physically. Like I've seen people in airports like spit on cops because they can't catch their flight, and of course get arrested. But like she's been completely compliant, which is good for her. Good for her for that. Give her credit there. That's but you can't be running onto an airplane when they tell you you're not allowed on. Like that's ugh.
It's crazy.
I like those windows. You see that? It goes like green to like blue. Is that a purple? Ooh, sorry. Easily distracted.
Charge? Yes. Anything you do at the airport is a felony. This is a government.
Anything you do at the airport is a felony. Wow. So this is, I guess, this falls in like the federal. I would assume falls in like the federal side, but I'm not sure. I would assume this is a local cop, but uh, I don't know. I don't know exactly what this is, but yeah, that's oof, damn.
Building. Yes.
Well, why as fuck? They told her to go somewhere else.
What did she say? Just hold on.
Felony. This is a government building.
It's not a government building. I mean, the airport. If it's a municipal airport, that's one thing. But most airports are not municipal buildings or government buildings. That's not. They're all usually privately owned, at least in the U.S. And so it's a restricted area secured by sometimes by federal officers, the TSA. Over in I think California has their own security force instead of TSA. I think it's called CSA. I'm not sure, but they have their own thing that monitors airports. Uh, but I mean, I don't think it's a government building though. I mean,
Yes.
Well, why as fuck? They told her to go somewhere else and rebooked, and she pressed the charges. No, the reason probably why this happened is that she was probably causing a scene and causing problems at the Spirit Airlines booth, and they wouldn't, they like she wouldn't leave, and that's
well, I'm assuming that she might have been causing the scene for sure, but I'm assuming that it's because they flagged her in the system as a problem flyer, problem customer, passenger, whatever, and wanted to deny her because she did force her way onto the plane. They figured we don't want your business. And so when she went to rebook, they told her to go rebook. And I think what they should have done was arrested her right then, because now it's a whole confusing thing where they let her go and now she's getting arrested later on. But there doesn't seem to be a complaint because they're arresting her for the things she did earlier after they let her go. So it's kind of confusing. But I think they flagged her and then she went to rebook, and she should have made the smart decision to go and rebook on a different airline, because if you try to rebook on the same airline the same day after having done something like that, then yeah, this is the issue she's having now.
why the cops were called. They didn't call the cops just because she showed up. Like,
Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure. Again, we don't have the security cam footage and all that, so I don't want to make assumptions like that. But it's not likely she got mad when they told her that they weren't going to rebook her, and because Spirit is of course the cheapest airline, like of course she was probably trying to fly pretty cheap, and didn't want to go book on something more expensive. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I would have tried. I would have just sucked it up at that point, because they did let you go. I mean, they probably could have arrested her right away. They did let her go. I wouldn't have even tempted fate and gone to the same airline to book. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what this airport is. I have no idea how many airlines they have here. Let's see if we can get some more information for this. Is Fort Lauderdale Fort Lauderdale International, which let's go take a look here. Lauderdale International. I'll just put airport. Fuck it. Instead of trying to type all that and embarrass myself. Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International. What the hell? Okay, so I'm looking. God, of course, it's all flights. Let's see here. Just take a look. So the ICAO calls this KFFL. KFLL. Sorry, jeez, I can't today. The IATA calls it FLL. Okay. So, the owner operator is the Broward County Aviation Department, which is, give me one sec here. Major public airport located. Okay. Okay. So maybe this is a government building. Damn. I thought a lot. So the airport is a base for Allegiant Air and JetBlue, and I'm assuming. Well, it says it's also the primary South Florida airport for Southwest. There, South Florida airport for Southwest Airlines. Holy shit, I can't talk. Spirit Airlines had their primary hub at FLL prior to May 2026 when they shut down. So this was like their major hub for Spirit. So yeah, that's okay. So what is? They don't have a. They don't have a. It's a public airport. Okay, interesting. Okay, so it's not private. So she is correct then. It would be a. Sorry, I mean, it would be a government building then technically if it's a public airport. The aviation department is a self-supporting department of Broward County Board of County Commissioners. Okay. Uh, there's nothing useful here. Phone. Oh, visit company website. Okay, here we go. Broward.org. Okay, so it goes right to. Yeah, so this is just takes you to the Broward County website. Okay. Huh. Yeah, see airport. There you go. FLL airport. Oh, there's the. Okay. Huh. Yeah, so it is. This is indeed a public airport. I guess you go to municipal airport, but it is an international airport too, which is a usually I feel like that's much bigger than just a simple municipal airport. But yeah, okay, wow, okay, um, interesting. All right. Oh shit. I'll link to that video. I don't want to. I want to watch the Asman one though.
Because they were unrelated to it, right? And so like that's really what happened.
So am I going to see a judge today?
Maybe if you.
But my point was there are multiple places that she could have gone. There are other airlines, Southwest or what was the other one? Was it Frontier? I can't remember, but there are other airlines she could have picked to go on. It probably would have been a little pricey, but especially like same day flight kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, she could have chosen. I'm thinking that Spirit decided to deny her a new flight, and then she got mad at it, and then they're like, "Well, let's just call the cops again." And then that's when they're like, "All right, let's just." Because why would they let her go the first time? Wouldn't they have taken her into like a room and sat her down and talked to her and then made the decision to arrest her? I mean, they just kind of told her to go rebook. I mean, they really didn't.
Get to jail in enough time, you'll make bond court for the morning time.
More than likely, yeah.
Damn.
I'm not I never committed no crime. I'm not a criminal. I'm going to jail.
You just did. You just did.
I don't know what to tell you.
This gal is great. She's very direct. I give her shit for the pink handcuffs, but she's very direct. I like her. I like her attitude.
This is sad. Like, it's going to be a lot of trauma for me.
It's going to be a lot of trauma for you. Imagine the people on the plane that had to sit there while you forced your way on, and then the flight crew, who's probably like, "What the fuck?" and the gate crew, and then they had to see the cops come in and take you off the plane. I mean, that already to me is like already sketched. Like that would already have me sketched out for the day. Like that's my sketch level for the day there. So the cops have to board the plane to remove someone. Like, yeah, sorry you had to deal with trauma, but like, don't do dumb shit. I mean,
7:30 in the morning.
yeah,
Yeah, 7:27 in the morning.
yeah, not even 7:30 in the morning.
Good morning.
This bullshit. So it wasn't. I mean, they let her go. What was it like 7:20 ish? They had her originally. And by the time they let her go and picked her back up, it was only not like 5 minutes past. Like, oh my god!
We've got a call from.
I'm wondering if they just made the decision to go ahead and arrest her. Maybe the cop went and made a few calls and knew she was going to be at what did they say Terminal 4, and or whatever it was, and and called his superior, and the superior's like, yeah, go ahead and arrest him. Like that's bullshit.
Spirit Airlines. Anybody want to take this one? Seems like there's a passenger dispute.
Literally. He had a box in his hip. It's my attitude. You take my.
Ooh, crocodile, alligator, whatever that is. Alligator, I think. Everglades Holiday Park. Ooh, that sounds fun.
My kids toy, and
That's a big ass gator.
I didn't say nothing to her.
Breakfast in jail. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, she got breakfast in jail.
So for a crime like this, is there jail time?
It could be punishable up to like a year of jail time, felony time. Do me a favor, sit so you're.
Felonies are generally over a year, I think. I think that's what distinguishes them from like misdemeanors. You can receive more than a year of jail time, whereas a misdemeanor you can only receive up to a year. and then either one could come with a fine. But it depends on the law, whatever statute and federal, whatever state. Like it's I don't know exactly what this arrest is going through, but I didn't even see. I should have looked at the car. Hold on.
Upset.
Let's see if the
I didn't say
car
nothing to her.
Breakfast in jail.
has
Yeah,
something
it's
on it.
nice. Yeah, she got breakfast in jail.
I want to say I think that's an ROW. I want to say so. I'm guessing this is like the Broward County Sheriff's. So, ooh,
For a crime like this, is there jail time?
yeah,
It could be
looks like it.
punishable up to like a year of jail time, felony time. Do me a favor, sit so your feet are gonna be outside because I have to take your anklets off.
Dude, you can tell this cop is enjoying the shit, bro. Like, yeah, it could be up to a year. Yeah, should. Yeah, it could be.
Hold on, I'm still on. Okay.
He was cool, him. He was cool. So okay, I understand. All right. I was
Yeah.
surprised. I thought he was gonna get.
I'm. Oh my God, fly! Get out of here. Yeah, I'm surprised everyone was as compliant as they were. They usually don't go over like this. Like these, especially in the airport. Everybody's so frustrated at the airport in general, and then having to sit on a plane for an hour or two or whatever, and like it's frustrating. It's already a frustrating process. So, and it's 7:30 in the morning. Like, I mean, I can't believe everybody was so compliant. That worked out well for everybody. The cop did well. Both cops did well. I'm going to say the suspect here did well. Everybody did well. I mean, the suspect obviously committed the crime, and that's an issue. But everybody was very compliant on the body cam, though. So it's very very cool. Good to see.
All right, you're gonna have to go in his vehicle. We're gonna switch out your cuffs, and we're also gonna put you in the back of his car.
She's gonna take her pink cuffs back. She's like, "You ain't going to jail with my pink cuffs."
So come out with me. Step off.
See, and as annoying as going to the airport is and flying and all that, like imagine going and then getting arrested and having to go to jail overnight and do all this shit. Like that's got to be much more annoying.
All the way out of the doorway.
Adult daycare.
Yep, for real.
We're going to
Yeah,
his
it's
car.
Broward County Sheriff.
Now,
It's
I'm
just
gonna give
so
you an
embarrassing.
opportunity to set your hands. Okay? Put your hands together like you're praying. You cannot. You cannot. By our policy, yeah. There's nothing that we can do about that. That's not
Oh
our
my
policy.
God.
Damn.
So if you want to put your hands together like you're praying, it'll be a lot more comfortable. You want me to put the seatbelt on?
So she was charged with 1 count of disorderly conduct, 1 count of trespassing, and her bond was set to $2,650. But that's about it for today.
Sorry, I was looking at something. I gotta go back.
So she was charged with 1 count of disorderly conduct.
Yep, that sounds about right. 1 count of trespassing. Okay. I wonder. It doesn't say if they're misdemeanors or felonies, but generally those two would be misdemeanors. I'm pretty sure. I don't know about the level or class or whatever, but I feel like those are misdemeanors. I don't think they're felonies, but
1 count of trespassing, and her bond was set to $2,650. But that's
yeah, she met out all right with that. I mean, I feel like it could have been worse. Like I said, this entering a plane without permission and refusing to leave. When the staff is trying to get you to leave. That I'm not a lawyer, but like I feel like that could fall into the realm of hijacking. I mean, if they really wanted to make an example out of her, but again, compliant on the body cam, did what everybody asked once the cops got there, and I mean, so I think she got out easy on this, and that's fine as long as she learns her lesson because you can't do this shit often. Like I mean, yeah, like yeah, God, you can't do shit like this. Just don't.
That's about it for today. So if you enjoyed that video,
Damn.
leave your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, thanks for watching.
I don't know if that is Detective Liddy or the other video playing. Only in Florida. I have no idea. Hold on.
Bond was set to
Yeah,
2006.
that's Detective Liddy. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna leave this link in the description. I just posted this up May 28th. This is from last year though. September of 25. So yeah, there's his description and all there. I see my neighbor walking around. Get out of here! Get out of here! Uh, that's fun though. Yeah, I'll leave this in the description and just want to react to. I saw Asmon's video pop up first. That's the first one I saw. So but yeah, he seems to have the wrong link because it seems like he's actually viewing Detective Liddy's, not the other person, who I don't think actually took it from Detective Liddy. It looks like this is a separate video because there is a different watermark in there. But I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Maybe they erased the original one and put theirs in. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there, but I'll leave the original video link in the description and go check it out. Great job on that, man. That was uh, yeah. Don't be a dumbass. Just don't. Jesus. Peace.